suffering a stroke in May. Fetterman and Oz debated last week. A campaign money tracking group said outside groups broke the record for midterm election spending.
WBISLP 1069, Winterville, Aden, Grifton, Southside, Greenville, North Carolina.
Hello and welcome to the show. I have a great show for you today. Welcome to PCC Outreach. I'm your host, Ernis Lee. So sit back and relax and make sure that, as always make sure that you are listening and writing down what we're saying. Uh, get that pen and paper out so that you'll know how to pass the information on. We want to make sure that everything at Pitt Community College, people understand and know how they can themselves help us put information out. We want to make sure the community is totally engaged in what we're doing, what we understand, and how we can um, put this on. We want people to know. We're trying to figure out how we can continuously get the word out to people about the great things that are going on at Pitt Community College, and how we as a community can help people to understand the education, training, uh, the knowledge that we have in our community and the ways that we can help each other. So, as all of you are being deputized for, um, as if you hear the sound of my voice, come on, you already know the routine. You have been deputized as a recruiter for Pitt Community College. Okay, so as I said, we have a great show for you. So, kind of sit back and relax and make sure that you have the tools. Uh, got that pen and paper. So I've given you enough time to do that because I want you to write some things down that we got to get out in the community and let people know what's going on. Okay, so we have a great show for you today, but I have two guests in the studio. I'm going to get to them because they were looking at me like I was going to talk the whole show and they weren't going to get a chance. And I know they're so eager to talk about what's going on. So we're going to have Miss Christina Wilson and Miss Vernita Howard talk to you today about what, first of all, I, let's talk to them very briefly about what they do at their jobs, and then we'll get started on how we all can help. We'll start with Miss Wilson. Miss Wilson, tell us a little bit about you and what you do.
Good morning to everyone. I am Christina Wilson, and I do work with career services and workforce development. Within that for area, I work as the education navigator for the food and nutrition services, where I collaborate with the Department of Social Services within Pitt County, and we service those clients that are receiving food assistance, where we call it the SNAP benefits or food stamps, and we help them with short-term certifications, receiving those short-term certification goals to put them back in the workforce, where we do provide tuition, books and supplies for them. So technically they can go back to school and earn a short-term certification for free. I also work within career services and workforce development as the coordinator for the PCC outreach, where we're in the communities around in Pitt County. We are within the Bernstein building, where we go there the second and fourth Wednesday of the month, along with the Bethel Workforce Development Site. We're there the second and fourth Thursday of the month. And then we go to Pitt Community College Farmville site and the Grifton Depot, and we are there every first and third Tuesday of the month. So with that outreach, we're collaborating with a lot of other agencies to help the people in the community obtain jobs, going back to school. So with that being said, we do a lot with that in the community. Yes.
Okay. Ms. Vernita, give us a little bit about what you do, and then we'll get into a conversation.
Good morning. I'm Vernita Howard. I work with NC Works. I work with the youth between the ages of 16 to 24 with WIOA. We're there to help them with their educational and employment goals. We also have the adult side, which work with young adults between the ages of 18 and up, doing the same thing. As Ms. Christina said, we can help you get a short-term credential. We can also help with supportive services, transportation, childcare, your uniforms, whatever you need to be successful. We also connect you with employers where our youth between the ages of 16 and 24, we can put them working where they're getting experience, and it's not volunteer. They're actually getting paid to um, to learn these skills before going out paying all this money for a credential and then deciding it's not something they want to do. So it's a lot of resources. You just got to come to NC Works.
And that's what we're going to talk about now. We're on the radio live, and people are driving by and driving through, and somebody may be in our county. And Ms. Howard, I wanted to touch base with you, and and I can help you with this because of Pitt Community College. We've hosted workforce development before. I've actually have had the programs before, so I know that the things that you're talking about, and somebody's driving through our town right now listening to the radio show, this is a 5-county region that we work in.
It is.
That has these programs that you're talking about.
It is. So we service Pitt County, of course, Beaufort County, Bertie, Hertford, and Martin. And so if they're in any of those counties, we can serve them, and all the programs are the same.
Okay. We're going to come back to that because I want to make, I'm sure people were trying to jot some stuff down as you were talking a while ago, and we give them an opportunity here to do that because we don't believe in saying stuff and then we got to find something else to say. What we got going on is what we got going on, and you need to know what we got going on. So we'll talk to Ms. Wilson.
Yes.
Ms. Wilson over here, let's talk a little bit about the second part of what you were saying, and that was the pop-up centers.
Yes, our pop-up centers are catered to Pitt County. However, we can service people throughout any other county, surrounding counties, because with the pop-up, we're doing outreach for PCC, Pitt Community College. And within those pop-ups, we have special agencies that are coming in from Megaforce to NC Works, and I'm there along with other departments within Pitt County, Pitt Community College, to help students look into making better choices as for making career choices with their career services and workforce development. We have a lot of programs that are underneath that umbrella where we're offering apprenticeship. Apprenticeship starts with students that earn and learn and grow while they're pursuing education and on-the-job training simultaneously in order to gain skills for the workplace. We have career services where dedicated staff and facilities, faculty that afford students the opportunity to prepare for the workforce, customized training, which is offered to local businesses and industries to lower and at no cost that targets performance improvement and cross-training issues, where we have companies that are coming in, just like we just had a class with Thermo Fisher that just came in. It's a week-long program that students can come in to get the trainings that they need. And once that is completed, they earn different certifications, and they are also offered on-the-job interviews. And some of these students have gone and obtained jobs through Thermo Fisher, but they have those certifications that they can use those in order to go to other pharmaceutical companies that will
look at using those skills.
Using
I'm
those
sure.
skills, yes, sir. And we have the FNS ENT program that is a volunteer service where we do help students that are receiving SNAP benefits or food stamps that are residing in Pitt County and that would love to go back and get a short-term certification. So those programs are paid for, tuition free, books and supplies are paid for. And our HRD program is a wonderful program. Our human resources development, that is a service where we're helping students or to better their skill sets when it comes to resume building. It's just a wonderful tool that they can use to help them obtain those jobs, to make those resumes more attractive to these companies that are looking for certain skill sets. And the last one is our National Career Readiness Certificate, the NCRC. This is a national recognized credential that confirms to employers that the certificate holder possesses the critical skills needed to work in the workplace. So these are a lot of different programs under our career services and workforce development that we offer through our pop-ups, but we do cater to other parts of the community college, which we deal with continuing education. And if someone needs something within that they would like to obtain a degree, we can really service them and send them to our student services, and they will help them navigate into getting into the college and pursuing a some type of associate's degree.
Well, if you're auditioning for your own show, we're gonna do that real soon because we need to do that. Sounds like you got a lot of information over there.
There's a lot of information, and I would encourage anyone, if at any time, that if you have any questions, you can always call me at area code 252-493-7904. Again, that's 252-493-7904. And I would gladly navigate you to what department that will service you.
Well, real quick, I understand that the pop-up centers we've probably been doing them now for just about a month and a tad bit.
Yes.
But we're gonna beef up even more information there. The reentry program is going to be there. We're looking at people who's been just as involved to come by and get information. Listen, if you don't do anything else, come by these pop-ups in your area to get information. First of all, and Ms. Wilson, these are going to be quick answers for you.
Yes.
Where's the one in Bethel?
The one in Bethel is going to be at the Bethel Workforce Development, which is 7449 North Main Street in Bethel. It is currently, it used to be the ABC store right there in Bethel. And that again is going to be on the second and fourth Thursday of the month. Our second location, we're going to be at the Pitt Community College Farmville Center, which is 3781 South Main Street. And the Grifton Train Depot, which is 528 Queen Street. These two sites, we will be there every first and third Tuesday of the month. And our last location, again, is the Bernstein Building, which is located at 216 Belvoir Highway. And we will be there every second and fourth Thursday of the month. If you need that information, again, you can give me a call. And if we also have other agencies that would like to step up and come out, please give me a contact so that we can get some information for you and see what that benefit our clients and those people in the community.
Okay. Now, Ms. Howell, for you real quick, workforce development has been around for quite some time, and we're trying to get people to understand how to take advantage of, and especially young people. Yes. What would you say to young people that are out there right now that's looking for something that they need to be involved in? Is this it?
This is it. A lot of times when you look at your background, if you have anything, you're counted out. With the WIOA program, that is a qualifier. If you're receiving SNAP, if you
now I'm sorry, I'm old school.
Okay,
what's your car here? We've been hearing SNAP forever, stuff, but for those of us who need to catch up,
okay,
we're talking food stamps. If you're getting food stamps,
if you're getting food stamps, you qualify. If you live in a high poverty area, you qualify. If you do not have your GED and you need it, you qualify. even those that are in school that may be just as involved, or in school and it's low income. Those are qualifiers for the program. And don't count it out, even if you're working. Um, it does not count you out. Parents and youth, if you're having issues and you can't find the job because you don't have a babysitter, come to NC Works. Because if you are between the ages of 16 to 24, we can help you with childcare. Not just childcare, but we can help with transportation. So the only way to know if you qualify is to just call. And they could call the office at 252-355-9067.
Give me that number again.
252-355-9067.
Give me that number again.
252-355-9067.
Okay, and then just ask for the workforce development. Okay.
Yes.
Now you're talking youth, you're talking adults, you're talking dislocated worker. We're talking a whole array. We're talking to everybody that need help. Almost can call you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Now you guys are, if you're out there listening, there's a lot of information. I understand we're cramming a lot of information, throwing a lot of information to you at one time. But that's why we have the pop-up centers out there. For those of you who remember, it's at the depot, the train depot down in Grifton. We're at the Pitt Community College location in Farmville, where people know where that at. We're at the Workforce Development Center in Bethel, and we're at the Bernstein Center. So look at these dates. We're going to be talking about getting this up on our website. Also, the information to have these dates out there. Look for our banners that's going to be going up out there, and we're encouraging you, because we hear a lot of people tell us, well, do you have this? Do you have this? Yes, we do. Well, can I get to it? Yes, you can. But if we put the centers there, we need you to come in. We need you to send people in. We don't need to find out where this stuff is. Those of you who are involved in churches and are trying to help people, this is a way to help them. We have not only she talked about workforce development, how you qualify to go to school. We're talking about how you qualify to get jobs. The Thermo Fisher class that's out at Pitt Community College. We also talking about scholarship funds that's available for people. So it doesn't matter where you are right now in life. If you're trying to better yourself and understand what's going on at the community college, understand that all the programs that we have and how we're trying to get it out in the community for you. So we want you to make sure that you're constantly listening to what's going on, what we're talking about on the radio here, listen to the numbers and stuff that they're putting out, because that's why they're putting out the numbers. Call them. You might not have gotten to the center, but somebody told you, somebody else went to the center and gave you some information. Call us, try to find out. Listen, all of you who have been just as involved, give us a call.
Yes.
So we can get you to the program,
Yes.
get you to a job, get you to training. Give us a call. Why am I up here begging? What is wrong with this picture? But I'm gonna constantly, as well as these ladies, they almost begging, pleading for you to get information out there, for people to come in and get help. Now, because of time, we're gonna give them about 40 seconds each, Christina, to we're gonna have to kind of wrap up a little bit, but I'm gonna definitely I'll bring them back to the show. But again, Miss Wilson, how can they reach you?
You can reach me at area code 252-493-7904. Again, 252-493-7904. My email is cwilson980@my.pittcc.edu. But if you could just give me a call, leave your name, a good contact number, and I will try my best to get in contact with you within 24 to 48 hours. But you will get a call back.
Okay. Ms. Howard, how can we reach you?
You can reach me at 252-355-9067, extension 237. My email is VERNITAHOWARD @careerteam www.theyouthdemocracycenter.com.
Okay. Now, for those of you, if you're taking notes, remind, if you didn't get anything else, give them the two numbers that you just heard. And everybody in the community right now should have my number, okay? 252-341-5696. 252-341-5696. Give me a call. We're going to get you connected. We're going to get your family connected. We're going to get your kids connected. We're going to get you connected. Now, real quick, we only have a couple of seconds, but I'm going to ask Ms. Wilson, with all these people listening to you, will you come back and see us again?
I would definitely come back to see you, and I would love to share the information with the community.
Ms. Howard, would you come back and see us again?
Definitely come back to see you again.
All right. We look forward to that. And we look forward to you. Stay tuned to 106.7 AFM.
Hi, I'm Travorce Newton. I listen to Awesome Radio 106.9 FM WBIS.
News is information. Information is knowledge. Knowledge is power.
I'm Jerry Scott. The city of New York settling suits